She came to deposit a check. The manager assumed she was a criminal, but when the FBI arrived, they did something that left the entire bank in stunned silence. Asterisk, it was a bright Tuesday morning when Major Camille Jefferson walked into the downtown branch of Atlantic First Bank in Atlanta. She wore plain clothes, that day sneakers, jeans, a windbreaker. Her hair was pulled into a neat bun. No makeup, no frills. Just her and a folded check in her hand. But the moment she walked in, all eyes shifted. The security guard tensed, the teller hesitated, and the branch manager. He squinted suspiciously. She approached the counter calmly. "Good morning, I need to deposit this." She slid the check across the counter. Eyes widened. $350,000. One moment, the teller stuttered. Asterisk, the teller walked to the manager's office, closed the door behind her, whispers finger-pointing, paranoia, the manager. Mr. Carlton looked at the check, then at the woman through the glass. "No way, this is real. We've had fake checks from people like her before." He didn't ask. For ID, he didn't speak to Camille. Instead, he called the FBI fraud line. "Yes, I believe we have a suspect attempting to cash a fraudulent government check. African-American female, early 30s, possibly dangerous." Camille stood patiently, unaware. She smiled at a little boy playing near the chairs. She helped an elderly man pick up a dropped pen. She even complimented the front desk flower arrangement. But behind her, fear and judgment simmered. What kind of black woman walks in with a $300,000 government check? A customer muttered. "Probably drug money," said another. 20 minutes later, black SUVs pulled up outside the bank. Men in suits, earpieces, serious faces, everyone gasped. As agents stepped inside, moving fast, eyes scanning the room, one pointed to Camille. "That's her," the manager whispered. The agents approached. The room went silent, and then they saluted. Scene 5. The reveal, Major Jefferson. One agent said loudly, his voice filled with respect. "It's an honor. We were briefed about the deposit. Sorry for the delay, ma'am. Welcome home." Gasps, murmurs. Shocked. Camille nodded gracefully. "Thank you, Agent Moore." She reached into her jacket and pulled out her military IDUS. "Army Major Camille Jefferson, top secret clearance Purple Heart recipient recently. Honored for dismantling an international terror cell overseas. The check. A security bonus and commendation from the Department of Defense." Asterisk, the manager's face turned pale. The teller's hand shook. I thought it was fake. I'm so sorry, he STAMMERED. Camille turned slowly to face the whole bank lobby. "You didn't think it was fake. You thought I was fake." No one spoke. "You looked at me and assumed I didn't belong." The little boy clapped. His mother whispered, "I'm sorry." The manager offered a handshake. Camille didn't take it. Instead, she walked over to the elderly man from earlier. "Sir, would you like help with your withdrawal now?" He nodded, eyes glassy with shame. Asterisk, his story went viral. Someone had filmed. The entire moment from the FBI's arrival to the salute to the stunned silence of the bank. People everywhere were outraged. Camille never posted a thing. She didn't speak out, didn't rage online, didn't sue when reporters found her weeks later. She simply said, "I didn't fight for this country to get revenge. I fought so people like me could walk into banks without being feared." Judgment is the fastest decision we make, often the most dangerous. Because behind every stereotype is a story you didn't bother to learn. She didn't come to prove herself, but now, no one will forget who she is.